What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Leo sun sign friends. If you are born between the dates of July 23rd and August 22nd, then you are a Leo sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing a look at the month ahead for the month of December for all Leo sun signs, and this spread is designed to let you know what past, present, and future energies are surrounding you at this time, what to hold on to and let go of in the month ahead, and what lessons and obstacles are going to be on your path in the month of December. Basically, this spread is designed to give you the most information it possibly can to make December the best month possible. Let me introduce you to my crystal friends before we go any further. I've got my sodalite sphere here. I keep this guy with me for every tarot reading, so he is no stranger to this channel. I've also wanted to bring some energy and vitality to this reading, so I brought out my energy crystals. I brought out a natural citrine point, which we have here. Great energy coming from that one. And I also brought out a Heliodor. This is a member of the Beryl family, and this is like basically the energy of the sun encompassed into one crystal. It's beautiful. It's radiant is what it is. Alright, so today we're going to be using the Llewellyn Tarot. This is a deck I've had for a long time, but it's finally been fully customized. I trimmed it and I edged it. So now this deck is mine, oh mine. Fully customized and ready to rock. So, if you would, give me a moment to center myself and ask the tarot cards a question. What are the energies surrounding Leo sun signs in the month of December? Alright, that ought to do it. We will cut the deck and we're going to deal out 8 cards. Alright, and while we're at it, we're going to consult the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and we're going to ask it what message it has for all Leo sun signs this December. What message for Leo sun signs this December? Very good. We'll take a look at that card at the end of the reading. So let's dive into it, Leo friends. Let's see what we've got here. First thing I'm going to notice is we got some major arcana going on, and we'll see what that means as we get into the reading. Like a mixture of pentacles, cups, and swords, and you got all sorts of things going on. So what we're going to do, Leo friends, is we're going to look at these cards individually, and then we're going to look back at them as a whole and see what message they're trying to tell us as a whole. But the first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the energies of last month, so the energies of November, and we've got the High Priestess. Okay, I'm getting the feeling here, Leo friends, that November was a month for you to get a little bit introspective. Maybe you spent a little bit more time on the self than you may usually have spent. A little bit more time, kind of looking at your shadow side, but not necessarily just your shadow side, but looking at your deeper, darker depths and trying to understand the self a little bit further. Asking yourself the tougher questions, trying to, maybe this could represent expanded spirituality for a lot of us, since, the only way to expand your spirituality is to go inside. That's one of the misnomers of human cultures. We think that in order to understand that which is outside of us, we have to look outside of us. But the reality is, the more we look inside of ourselves, the more that the reality around us becomes clear. The more clear it becomes. Okay, I could have said that a little bit better, but you know what I'm trying to say. You got to go inward to expand outward. And I think that's kind of what November was about for a lot of you. Remember, this is a general reading and not everything applies to everyone. So figure out what these cards mean to you. The High Priestess being a time of introspection, asking yourself the tough questions that maybe you don't want to answer. And so it looks like it was a time of healing, November, and I'm glad to see that. We could all use some healing, but especially Leos at this time. I feel like there was some healing vibes going on in November. At least you were trying. At least you tried. Let's move on to this card, which represents the present current energies. We've got the Six of Swords. And to me, this kind of dictates a change of opinion, a change of thoughts. You know, some readers occasionally like to read this card as like traveling, and I do think it could mean travel for some of you, but that's right now, that's not the stronger feeling I'm getting. I'm getting more of a stronger feeling of changing ideas, changing thoughts, changing opinions, and these changing thoughts, opinions, and ideas leading you to a new place. So it's more like, it's less literal travel and more like metaphysical travel or spiritual travel or mental travel. Traveling to a new destination mentally is the feeling I'm getting from this card, as what's the energy that's circulating around Leos at this time. So what does that mean to you? How are your opinions at this time changing about something, and is it for the better? I think it is. Let's see what this next card here says. This card represents the energies of next month. So this is the energies of December. We've got a major arcana here. We've got the Magician. Alright, and this tells me that looks like in the month of December, you guys are going to be ready to manifest. You're going to be ready to create. You're going to be ready to put your energy out into the universe and make something out of it. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think the last few months, it seems to have been a preparation, Leos, for you to get to December. It looks like December is going to be the culmination of a lot of work, a lot of mental preparation, a lot of energetic preparation, a lot of just getting ready to bring everything together to start creating and manifesting. So December looks like it's going to be a very positive time for you, Leos. You're going to be creating, you're going to be manifesting, and I do see a progression here. I do see a lot of change occurring in your life at this time. And moving forward into December, I do see a lot of change occurring, and this manifestation that's going to begin in December is going to really bring 2018 into focus, and really something new is going to occur around the beginning of 2018 because of this manifestation that's going to be happening in December. So make sure that you're manifesting from a place of purity. Make sure you're manifesting from a place of the soul, and you're manifesting what the soul wants rather than what the ego wants, and I think you're going to be just fine. So let's move on over here. This card represents what to hold on to in the month of December. We've got the Hanged Man, another major arcana. Give me a moment with this card. All right, patience, dear ones. Patience is on the docket for this month of December. I see a lot of enthusiasm. I see a lot of gusto and optimism coming from you guys as far as moving into December is concerned. But this card is actually suggesting that you kind of take things easy and allow things to come to you a little bit more. Allow rather than dictate. Yes, it's the magician energy is about going out there and creating, but there also has to be, since we're living in 3D Earth realms, there has to be a period of waiting. Between the time of setting your intention and receiving your intention, there's going to be a lot of waiting, and there's going to be patience is going to be necessary for this time. So I do feel as though that patience is something that you guys could latch onto in the month of December to help you guys out a lot, Leo friends. Patience is going to be the key. You have to realize that in the Earth realms, things don't happen instantly, and although your optimism and your desire is there, you will have to wait some time for the 3D reality to create what you wanted to create. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Put in the comments if you want me to clarify anything, of course. Let's just keep it moving here. This card here represents your biggest obstacles or biggest hurdles you're likely to face in the month of December. We've got the Seven of Swords, another sword energy coming in here, and this one is about deception. Let me actually just go into this card for a moment and see what it's saying. Yes, deception, obviously. So Leos, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just reading the cards, but I get the feeling that there's going to be an element of deception within you in the month of December. You wanting to mislead or maybe manipulate another person or deceive them in some way for personal gains. And it's only going to hurt you. You have to realize this. You have to realize if you're going to put negative energy out into the world, you're going to receive negative energy and it's going to be magnified. So this card is suggesting that if your first instinct in the situation is to lie or manipulate, take a breath and reconsider. Think about what you're doing. Think about why you want to put out negativity and what you're hoping to gain from this negativity. Because let me tell you guys, the law of attraction is real, and whatever energy you're embodying, that is what you're going to receive in return. What you put out there is what you get. The energy you vibrate at is the energy that you're going to attract. So if you're going to vibrate at the energy of manipulation or lying or, God forbid, even stealing, you're only going to attract things into your life that are in resonance with that low vibration. And it's not going to be good, okay? So my advice here is that you be very aware of how your thoughts and your words are being expressed, so that you're not expressing yourself in a less than authentic way. If you catch yourself lying, if you catch yourself manipulating, if you catch yourself stealing, and this could be energetic stealing as well, maybe stealing energy from another person or stealing possessions, whichever, then stop yourself. Stop. It's not helping you. Stop yourself right there and figure out how you can, tell the truth, or you can bring positivity to the situation, because that situation is in need of it. So let go of that, because that's going to be a challenge. It's going to pose problems for you in the month of December. You're lying, you're manipulating. It's going to cause you issues that you don't want to have to deal with. All right, let's move on to this card here. This card represents what you should let go of in the month of December. We've got the Five of Pentacles. And I do feel as though ego mind is... The feeling I'm getting from this card is that a lot of you may have convinced yourselves that you are poor or in poverty or lacking. And this isn't just money. No, I'm not just talking about money, but you're lacking in something. A lot of you have convinced yourselves of it. That you don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough patience. I don't have enough resources to do this or that or this or the other, right? And you tell yourself these things, and as a result, you feel the energy of it because you've convinced yourself that it's true. But it's not true. You have everything you need right now to be happy. You have everything you need to be successful right now. And any perceived limitations, any perceived need for things is a product of your ego mind. It's a product of your imagination. And the one thing to move away from this month is the idea of lack, the idea that you need something in order to feel some way. In order to be happy, I need to have this first. Get rid of that. You don't need that. You can be happy right now. You can be ecstatic right now. And in fact, you need to be happy right now or in the future month, because December is going to be a time to manifest. And if you're manifesting from a place of lack, then you're only going to get more lack. If you want to manifest money because you don't have enough, then you're just going to manifest lack of money. But if you want to manifest money because you have so much and you want to produce more so that you can give to more people, then you're going to produce more money. But if you're going to manifest from a place of lack, you're only going to create more lack. You can be abundant in lack. And that's something to move away from in December, Leo friends. We don't want it. We don't need it. We don't. It's not vibing with us, okay? So get rid of any perceived notions of lack or need, and I think you're going to find your month goes much smoother. This card here represents the energy of the people in your life, of the people around you. We've got the Page of Cups. Give me a moment with this card. Okay, I get the feeling, the sense here that the people in your life are going to be a little bit childish. They're going to be a little bit immature. They're going to be just kind of, and especially emotionally. I get the feeling that they're just going to be, I don't know, this is good and bad, okay? It's good in that, you really want to embody a childlike innocence as an adult. because that childlike innocence will help you to manifest. It'll help you to create. It'll help you to the more you can vibe to the vibration of children, the happier you're gonna be. Okay, so that's the positives, but the negatives are maybe there's gonna be some misplaced emotions on behalf of your friends and family. They might say something that they didn't mean out of anger or frustration. Generally, the feeling I get from this card is just immature emotionally. So take it for what you will. Remember, like, not all people in your life are going to embody this energy. This is just the energy as a whole, as a group. So, if you feel being brought down by immature emotions, then, cut those people off for a little bit, just for a short time. But if you do feel like the people in your life are bringing you a childlike innocence and quality to your life, then, latch onto that and help... help increase that vibration, because it's going to help you to manifest. The more you can be like a child, the better. All right, the last card we're going to look at is this one here, and it represents the biggest lesson you're likely to learn in the month of December, and we've got the King of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords coming through here. Give me a moment with this card. Oh, I don't need a moment. It just came. Since December is a month for manifestation, you are going to have to clean up your ego thoughts. And I went into this just a moment ago, but overall, we're a product of what we think and what we say. Our realities are dictated by the things we think about it. And since December is going to be a time for manifestation, it's extremely important that you grab control of the ego mind, that you are only thinking thoughts that are in alignment with what you wish to create. If you're thinking thoughts of lack, of not having enough, then it's going to cloud your manifestation, and you're going to get mixed results. On one hand, you want to create, let's say it's money, but on the other hand, you've told the universe that you have an abundance of lack of money. And if you tell the universe through your words or through your thoughts, even your actions, if you tell the universe that you have an abundance of lack, then it's going to give you an abundance of lack. The universe gives you everything you want. And if you tell it that you want to be poor, that's what it will do. That's what it will bring to you. So looking at these cards as a whole, I do see some change on the horizon for Leos. I think last month was a time of introspection, of learning about the self and understanding the self. Now we're moving through a time of kind of learning from that. And those understandings that you got from November are helping to change the way you see things, to change the way you think about things. And now in December, we're going to feel confident in our manifestation abilities, Leo friends. You guys are going to be ready to go. You're ready to create. Use that new moon when it comes and really set intentions, because December is going to be a time for you to really get in tune with yourself and what you want, and bringing it onto this earth realm. Be patient. Not everything is going to happen instantly. There's going to be some delay between setting that intention and receiving what you want. So just be patient in the meantime. Don't think about it too much, because you're going to add some negative energy to it if you do. So just set the intention, forget about it, and let the universe work its magic. Be sure that your ego thoughts are clean. You don't want to have lies or manipulations influencing you this month, because you're creating this month. This month, the universe is really listening to you and wants to help you to make your dreams come true. And if you got some negative ego things going on in there, you're going to get mixed results, like I said. So let's clean up that. Let's reduce the lies, the manipulation, that sort of thing. Also, get rid of any perceived idea of lack. It's going to muddle up your creation, and it's going to give you mixed results. So think thoughts of abundance rather than poverty, and I think you're going to be much better off this month. The people around you are going to be a little bit immature, a little childlike, but that's okay. It could be positive, it could be negative. Respond accordingly based on how you feel about it. And just know that this is going to be a month for you to really get the ego in check. The ego is going to be creating this month, so it's important that it's creating from a positive place. So you're going to have to master the ego. You're going to have to wrangle it in, my friends, and make sure it stays in its pen. Okay? All right, so that is the reading. Before we go, we asked the Psychic Tarot of the Heart what message it had for Leo sun signs in the month of December, and we've got success and growth. That's what it's all about. December is a time for you to be successful and to grow and to manifest and to create. And, you know, the learnings that you learned about yourself from November are going to carry over into December. And it's going to be an opportunity for you to grow as a person. And I think the growth here stems from chipping away at this negative ego thoughts that are kind of weighing you down. Maybe stop lying, stop manipulating to yourself and to others, and clean up your vibration so that you can create from a space of pure positivity this month, because your dreams are going to become a reality. Whatever you think and feel and say this month is going to happen. Trust me on that. There might be a delay, but it's going to come. And so make sure you're coming from a place of purity. Alright, Leo friends, that is the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember, this is a general reading. If you want a more specific reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below, and I want to work with you to bring healing and bring clarity. So I'd appreciate you going to check that out and perusing those readings that I offer there. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. It lets me know that you liked it and enjoyed it, and that I should keep doing it, so thank you for that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about these readings. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date on all my video readings. I got plenty. I got deck reviews, I got weekly readings, I got bi-monthly tarot scopes. I got it all. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button. Alright, Leo friends, it's time to create, but you gotta clean up the act before you do. But you can do it. I believe in you. Alright, so have a great month, Leo friends. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.